live from Kentucky, UFC Fight Night. Imamov, the top contender, a full house here, taking on Cannonier, the American, the number one ranked contender. This guy scares me. Now, listen, I will never say anything bad about this guy because he's downright scary. The killer gorilla walking to the stage. Look at his face. He's already upset before he even gets there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, listen, he's been in some battles. 40 years old now. He's battle tested. 11 years the senior of Imamov. But how will this thing go? 4 inches shorter. But listen, guys, when it comes to UFC history, Cannonier landed the most punches in a fight. He's dangerous. There's been only one other guy to literally be a contender in 3 different weight divisions, and that's Conor McGregor, guys, who's coming back at the end of the month. I like that guy. He's pretty darn tough. Conor McGregor, champ. We'll see what he has. But Cannonier, the number one contender, he says his goal is to win the championship. Now, listen, guys. A few years ago, he got on camera after victory and he told Dana White, listen, I need money. Give me big fights. I need money. And sure enough, he performed. He's a military vet. Congratulations to this man, a classy guy. Moved his family to Arizona, and he's made a career of knocking people out. Now he's a multimillionaire. A great story. But how would tonight go? Taking on the top prospect in the division, middleweight action. Now, Jarrett came out and right away dominated. We saw the strength difference. Imamov could not handle just the pressure of Jarrett. Jarrett getting Imamov up against the fence, taking him down repeatedly, and just dominating the stand-up game. It looked like he was well on his way to victory, but Imamov, the long reach, the long leg kicks. Jarrett, for the most part, tried to keep it up against the fence because when the fight was in the center of the octagon, Imavov's just too long, scoring at will. But things would get pretty darn interesting. I'd say probably around the 4th round. I gave Jarrett the 1st and the 3rd round. I had him winning this fight. But in the 4th round, guys, you cannot get caught sleeping. And here it is, an uppercut. Jarrett stunned, right cross to the side of the neck. Now, there was a lot of eye poking in this bout. And look, the referee had to warn Imamov several times, look, keep your fingers out of his eye. You're going to poke him, but it wouldn't matter because he poked him. But it was a right cross. He never saw it coming, and this fight would be stopped. Unfortunate because I had Jarrett winning this fight, guys. You can see before the flurries in the 4th round, and I would say this was a premature stoppage. Very close fight. Jarrett controlling and owning the ground control. The leg kicks very effective, but the significant strikes would pile up after Imamov would caught Jarrett sleeping. And this fight stopped. Imamov continues his run for a championship fight. Now, listen, guys, what do you think? Was this an early stoppage? You can comment below, but Imamov, a very classy interview. He would say, listen, guys, I don't want to talk about myself. Much respect to Jarrett. He's a very tough guy. He's a veteran. He's a legend. But with all that's going on, with so many countries at war, so many women and children dying, he said, I just want to bring acknowledge to that. Peace is what he wants. What a classy guy. He says that literally in every fight. He is a class act, and I agree with him, guys. There's so much going on in the world. We think these guys, and I say it all the time, Saturdays were made for championship tennis and big time fights. Listen, we thank these guys for putting it all on the line, whether it's the women on the WTA tour, the UFC, the boxing guys, giving us a little bit of entertainment with so much going on in the world, which is why I say it all the time. You know, with 70% of the people that come to this channel being men, guys, we shouldn't be petty arguing in the comments over professional athletes that are big time. You can't win them all. Anyone that has ever competed, you know, some days it's just not your day, and that's how it goes. Sometimes you lose the people you should beat, and you have no explanation for it. But this man right here, very classy. France in the building, guys. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? A big day for French athletes. The French Open concludes with Iga Swiatek as champion, defeating Jasmine Paolini. Tomorrow, we have doubles. Coco and Katerina Siniakova taking on Paolini and Sarah Irani. That's going to be good, guys. But nonetheless, Imamov champion in the future. Is that in the works? Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back. Imamov defeats Jared Cannonier by 4th round stoppage. Was it premature? Comment below.